Howdy everyone, I'm John. I'm the librarian of Hermetic Library, and I was sent an interesting, cool package, so let's go check that out. This is from Century Guild, which you can find at centuryguild.net. I'll put a link in the description below. And this is a courtesy copy that they sent me. Awesome illustrations on their boxes. Look at that. That's really cool. And it's nothing much on the back, but on both sides, and they got their nice packaging that they have for this huge book. I haven't done one of these book unboxings in a long time. Back in the old days, I was treating them a little bit like ASMR videos, kind of doing all the tapping and whatnot and trying not to talk. But oh, nice. There's a little note in here. So here's a nice note from Chandra. Thank you so much for helping get the word out about this book. And a nice, oh, look at that. Look at that. That's really cool. That's a neat postcard. It's bubbles. How do you resist bubbles? Okay, that was a little bit too loud. I'll have to cut that out. Nice big thank you card. Postcard. Ilsa, Princess of Tripoli, the 1897 fairy tale by Robert de Fleur, with over 130 metaphysical artworks by Alphonse Mucha. Coming fall 2019. Oh, so that must be already out. So that's another book that they produced. Oh wow! And this is a whole poster. I can barely even fit it onto the. I can't even fit it onto this. I can't even fit it onto the camera because it's so big. And art exists only to communicate a spiritual message. Alphonse Mucha. Century Guild poster. Nice. They really do a really good job of packaging. They got a little sticker on their tissue to protect the book. So, Le Pater, Alphonse Mucha's Symbolist masterpiece, and the Lineage of Mysticism by Thomas Negovan from Century Guild. I suppose I should let's put this over here. Oh, you can see my head reflecting in the thing. Come on, you. You gotta be smarter than the cellophane. So there's your ASMR. I knew we'd get some in there somewhere. So there's the cover. There's the back cover. Oh, we got to do the, you know about how to open brand new books, right? This is a thing that everyone should know how to do. What you do is you put the backs down and then you slowly peel off a few pages, and this helps loosen up the binding a little bit without breaking it. If the binding is good, instead of really cheap, but you know, if it's really cheap, it breaks anyways. But this is a quality book, so what you want to do is just try to ease it into getting its pages looked at by loosening it up a little bit. Anyhow, good trick, good thing to know for anyone who has hardcover books. It works for paperbacks too, sort of. The best thing for paperbacks is to bend the pages. But for hardcovers, you can't really do that as much. So where did the ribbon end up? Oh, it ended up curled. Is it underneath? Where is it? No, it is actually on a page. So just for the heck of it, that's the page where the ribbon ended up. Hallowed be thy name. But nice long ribbon. Wow, look at that. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning and take a look. He who has eyes to see shall see, and he who has a mind to understand shall understand. Here's the man himself. Prologues, and then all sorts of good information. Now this is this was unpublished during Mucha's lifetime, and this is actually sort of intended to be an academic reference, almost version of this text. This book is about. The evolution of spirituality. Mention of Rosicrucians and Masons and all sorts of stuff. Sacred geometries. That's William Blake. Let's move this a little. Oh, wrong way. Let's move that a little bit this way. Sorry about that. Paladins, Salon de Rocroi. Harmony Matin. Jean Tupor. Turop? I haven't heard. I recognize that style, but I don't recognize the name. I should. get into the real awesome stuff. This book comes in 2 editions. This version is the standard edition hardcover, printed in scale with much of the original works for Le Pater. And then there is also a limited edition clamshell box edition. There's only 200 of those. And you should definitely check out the links in the video description to find out more about this book. And also Century Guild. They've done some really great stuff. I've featured some of their works in the past as well, other than this one. And they keep doing great stuff. Here we go, middle of a folio. Pretty fantastic. Oh man, dang. With malachite and malachite details on that sculpture. That's really pretty. I never did make it to Paris. Original promotional text from 1899 for Le Pater. And then Le Pater. And there we go. Nice. Oh, neat. Some studies. Fantastic. Oh, nice. That's cool. That's really neat to be able to see some of the preliminary work that led up to the actual page. Wow, look at that. Fantastic stuff. That's something. It's really neat detail with the arms and hands coming down. Yeah, and how it changes each time. It's really special. It's a really cool detail. intertwined snakes now. That's cool. For lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Oh, that's fantastic. With the cherubim and the flaming sword. Oh man, that's awesome. Wow. Design process. Early sketches. Nice. Oh, look at those stained glass. That's amazing. Oh wow, look at those cloisonné enamel pins. These are something. Afterward, in a bibliography. Some additional hope and sadness. And then our author. Nice. All right. Well, there we go. Well, thanks so much for coming and checking this out with me. And yeah, thanks for hanging out and following on with the Hermetic Library. And I'll see you next time. Bye.